Boss Lady and Crispy Taco on the mic on KCAA 1050 AM on the Classic Glamour Dolls live radio show, brought to you by Danny Alcar's production and Manny Martinez of M&M Records. We have musician Catfish from the band Catfish and the Hollywood Hound Dogs calling in tonight. We have Ben Quintero from Colt Boy Entertainment in the house. We play what the listeners want to hear. Like it, be sure to request it on our Facebook page, CGD Live Radio Show. You can also watch us live right now on Ustream on KCAAradio.com or on our new website, CGDradio.com. Up next, Hound Dog Boogie, Catfish, and the Hollywood Hound Dogs. Tuned into KCAA 1050 AM with the Classic Glamour Dolls live radio show. Boss Lady, Crispy Taco, and Jackie on the mic. And that was Hound Dog Boogie, Catfish, and the Hollywood Hound Dogs. If you like it, you know the drill. Keep requesting it on our Facebook page, CGD Live Radio Show. And before we go on to host, because last week we just kind of went in with the show and, you know.
Yeah.
So, Jackie, introduce yourself.
Yes. Well, everyone, my name is Jackie. I used to be on the talent show.
Yes.
So I'm a bit familiar with KCAA radio,
Yes.
and I definitely love being here. A little bit about me. I compete in pageants. My goal is to be an entertainment journalist. So eventually I plan on getting into TV. I'm also the ambassador for the Kids Cures Foundation.
Oh.
So yeah, they just had a barbecue yesterday, so I'm definitely involved with with
Bernice
them.
was there, right?
Yes, she
I love
was.
her.
She won a prize.
Oh, she
Well,
did?
I picked the raffle ticket, so yeah, so she won a prize.
Awesome. Okay. So just, so everybody gets to know her. She doesn't have a stage name yet. We're trying to figure it out.
It's in the works.
I think I found one for her, but
I better say it. Go ahead.
I think you should go by Miss J.
Miss J. Miss J.
I kind of like that.
Miss J. You can
So-
say Boss Lady, Crispy Taco, and Miss J.
Ooh,
kinda like
snap.
Wait, isn't that the name of the
No,
guy from
the
Next
guy-
Top Model? I think he took that already.
Yeah, but how do you spell his?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It's
that's
the way you
true.
spell it.
That could be mistake number
Hey,
2.
because I know there's other
No.
boss ladies.
That's true.
But anyways, if you're listening, if you're watching us right now on Ustream, if you happen to like that name, go ahead and hit us up, either Instagram or Facebook. Let us know what you think about that name for our new host, Jackie.
Yes,
okay?
or give suggestions as
Any
well.
suggestions?
Yeah.
Yes, let us hear it so we can go ahead and give her a bomb name.
Yes.
Okay?
And if
Thank
you're listening,
you.
remember you can also watch us live on Ustream, kcaaradio.com, and now on www.cgdradio.com.
Yes.
Also, the website is www.classicglamordolls.com.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. You guys know where to find us. Classic Glamour Dolls.
Want your music played on the radio? Do you have an inspirational story? Contact us at info@classicglamordolls.com. We want to hear from you.
Also, we have our campaign going on right now, My Little Secret. Want to know how to lose inches in minutes? It worked for me. It might work for you. Want to know the secret? Call 909-833-0389 for more details. Again, it's 909-833-0389. Call now. Don't waste time.
Okay, and once in a while, go ahead and go on my Facebook, and I'll go ahead and, like, for example, I put up today on the radio in an hour, want us to promote your business, event, or fundraiser, or a simple shout-out, post here. We do have a lot, so starting with Jason Holmes, retrodolls.com, if you want to go ahead and, get your pinup pictures, which includes wardrobe, hair and makeup, stuff like that, retrodolls.com. We have lapachuca.com, Vanessa Corona Estrella. A shout out, Gina La Brujita sipping sangria for you. Erica Breezy, Latina Pinups, and she said thank you. Myra Alexandra Ortiz, DNA Tires and Wheels, 1030 North Main Street, City of Orange. Ask for Vic, 714-262-7120. Best deals on used new tires and rims. John Paul Proper, free ADT Security Home Business, 818-671-8160. Elizabeth Escobedo, she does skinny wraps. So if you want to tie in tone and firm, as little as 45 minutes, contact her. SkinnyWrapsByLiz.com. Isabel Reveles, she's promoting her daughter, Bernice Reveles, was nominated for the Rising Star Music Awards. Congratulations, Bernice, for the indie artist, and won in her age group. Saturday, 7/20/13, there will be an award ceremony and will be running for Artist of the Year. If you would like to come out and support this rising star from the IE, get tickets at risingstarmusicawards.com. And I for sure want to support her, right?
Yes, let's
Congratulations,
do it. Congratulations.
Bernice. Okay.
Also, let us know what city or state you're listening in from through Facebook. Our Instagram is CGD_live radio, or Twitter. We will shout you out.
And lastly, the spotlight of the month. If you're an individual who is doing greatness for the community, email us. We want to hear your story. Or if you would like to nominate someone, info@classicglamourdoll.com. info@classicglamourdoll.com.
Perfect. And congratulations again, Bernice. And we'll go on to your song, Baby, I Like You, Bernice Reveles.
Dices que me amas y dices que me quieres porque no te mueres. que me miras con tus ojos café. Te sientas como un niño sin pensar. Así que anda, anda, ven hacia mí y juntos seremos muy felices. Mi mente solamente piensa en ti. Que anda, anda, mi baby, dime lo que sientes por mí, porque loca me siento por ti. Loca, loca por ti. Te quiero afuera de mi ventana, danzando flores, gritando de ti me enamoré. Te quiero enfrente de mi patio, cantándome mi canción. I like you, baby, I like you. Mira, yo sé que platicas cosas de mí y en caso que no sepas, ya te advertí. Eres obvio, no más digo. Tengo una lista de galanes que darían todo por estar a mi lado, pero amor, al que quiero es a ti. Quiero afuera de mi ventana, lanzando flores, gritando de ti me enamoré. Quiero enfrente de mi patio, cantándome mi canción. I like you, baby, I like you. ¿Por qué no vienes hacia mí y me llevas de aquí? Entre todas estas chicas, mira, yo soy la que quedaré. Todas estas chicas son hermosas, pero te cantarían una canción de amor. Te quiero afuera de mi ventana, lanzando flores, gritando de ti me enamoré. Te miro afuera de mi ventana con tu linda sonrisa mirando hacia mí. I like you, baby, I like you. Dices que me amas y dices que me quieres, amor, aquí te esperaré.
You like it, you know the drill. Keep requesting it on our Facebook page, CGD Live Radio Show. And up next, as promised, we have been promoting him and the band for about 2 weeks now. Catfish and the Hollywood Hound Dogs are a Los Angeles-based dedicated group of talented musician performers who play jump blues style and traditional classic blues music.
Yes, and this group made their major debut in 2009 at the Montebello, California Fall Festival, and just recently have been regularly appearing at Southern California venues such as the world-famous King. Now, these guys have done so much. They brought crowds, audiences, 500, 800 fans, and recently a crowd of 5,000. They've also opened shows in Southern California area for legendary bluesman Rod Piazza and exciting blues diva Candy Kane.
From their sharp dress attitude to their unbelievable group chemistry and personality charisma, Catfish and the Hollywood Hound Dogs' dynamic and exciting live performances have appealed to and gained a local and West Coast following that has attracted the eyes and ears of the blues, rockabilly, motorcycle, and the hot rod scene.
Awesome. Catfish, hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey.
What's up? How are you doing?
Hey, good. How are you all doing?
Good. How did you like that intro?
It was great. Wow, it sounded like you all wrote that.
So please introduce your new album. I heard it. I heard it actually, and it's a really, really good album. And we are gonna play 2 songs today from that album. But please let us know a little bit about your album.
Well, it's my debut album, and it was all recorded down in Oceanside, down with the legendary bass player from the Paladins, Mr. Tom Yearsley. We're so excited because we had such a great lineup, a great amount of talented musicians, a whole list of who's who people on it, like Mike Malone, Nathan James, who plays with James Harmon, Smokehouse Brown, who plays with the Mama's Boys. They're currently located now in New Orleans, and my drummer is Candy Kane's son, Evan Caleb Yearsley, and I also have my friends Anthony Contreras and Mark St. John also playing guitar and bass at the same time, and it's just been a whirlwind. We've got a lot of people really listening to us, and also too, for me being young, Chicano, and sharp dressed and an entertainer, it's really turned the blues community on their ear, just checking me out.
It's true though, sharp dressed. I want to talk about those suits, because you're very well known for the suits and the hats, right?
Yeah, I have over 50 hats. I have suits, colors, and purple, yellow, red, blue, and then I got a sharkskin black.
What's your inspiration to the type of attire you wear when you perform?
I wore my two-tone shoes for you today.
Oh, right on. I got my two-tone too.
He is wearing them actually. But what's your inspiration for the type of attire you wear when you perform?
Well, I used to like a lot of the zoot suits, but it was funny because when I was growing up, I used to like comic books and all that stuff, and I used to like the different colored suits that all the characters in Dick Tracy, all the bad guys, and all the, they had all these different colorful suits, and I liked that when I was growing up. But at the same time, one of my favorite inspirations, a gentleman from Riverside area, his name is Rod Piazza, and Rick Estrin. Those are 2 gentlemen that play harmonica. They sing, they're entertainers, and they wear different color suits. And, I decided to buy a red suit for Viva Las Vegas 13, and, it was a red suit. And everyone
the red suit.
Yeah.
Is that the song that inspired you to do the Handsome Devil, that song?
Yeah. Somebody told me to write a song about myself, and I created the Handsome Devil with red suit, hides his horns under a black felt hat, and has a smile so big like a Cheshire cat. Yeah,
you guys got to listen to that CD. It's pretty awesome. But I remembered. So let the listeners know how long you've been actually performing.
Well, I've had the band since 2007. I've been playing harmonica for over 18 years, self-taught, and we've just been tearing it up down and all over the San Gabriel Valley, Long Beach. We actually have a show coming up in Claremont at the Hip Kitty real soon. It's going to be our second time playing out there. We've played at the Day of the Dead, or Dia de los Muertos. We were there in Riverside, and we were headliners there just recently. And if you watch the video, the crowd was loving it. They all love the blues. It's just great. And be able to, a lot of my influences that are Chicano bands are obviously, one of them is Los Lobos, and I know those guys, and they do a great job with the blues, and I have family from Texas, from Tejas, El Paso, and all that. So a lot of the Texas blues, a lot of the shuffles is something that really hits home whenever we do it and whenever we have fun with it.
Okay, well, from your album, what does Right On Right Now mean?
Yes, that's what I want to know.
Well, it came from a conversation that I had with my bass player, and what it means is it's all happening at this moment, at this present time. It's just all it's all coming together, it's all happening right now. And this has been a long time coming for me to actually be in, to have a professional record that's done, that's copywritten, that's on iTunes, that you can hear it on. You can hear it on Spotify. You can download it on Amazon, CD Baby, and all that stuff. It's all legit, And we have a few possible events coming up. We might even be doing some festivals out in even Canada. And we had a really big support from a gentleman who's in Switzerland. And we had a Kickstarter, and the Kickstarter was to help us get this record. And he ended up donating over $850 in order to get this record produced.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, so and the whole record, the whole CD, all the artwork has all been designed by me. We also were very fortunate to have a Miss Felina Vai, who is from San Diego. She's a Latina pinup girl, and she is also, her photo is in the inside of the CD and also on the disc as
It
well.
looks nice, yeah. I remember seeing it. Awesome.
Yeah.
From the album, I noticed that there was 2 cover songs and 9 original songs. If I can ask, what's your inspiration in writing your music?
Well, sometimes it always comes from if I'm hearing a song and, I used to spend a lot of time on the road making deliveries and stuff, so I had my iPod always playing blues songs. And then I just write different things and things would come together. But like just recently, songs like Fine Foxy, Full of Lovin' was a joke that I had with this friend of mine. We were at this bar, and I said, well, if I wrote a song about you, I'd say Fine Foxy, Full of Lovin'. And
That's actually one of the ones I selected to play tonight.
Oh,
that's good you're talking about it.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's I just wrote it. I mean, it's not like I know a lot of pretty girls, and I respect them all, of course, and I figure it'd be nice to have a song like that. Hot Rod Mama is probably the oldest song that's on that album. It's a song that I wrote probably about 4 years ago, and I've played it back with the original band, and I was really fortunate and really happy to be able to reproduce it and on this new record. But even high school drama, personal things, even like Wrong Number. Wrong Number is funny because guys and girls go through this problem all the time where if they got somebody's number, they call them up, they texted them, they don't hear from them. Well, what are you going to say? Well, it's probably a wrong number. It's not like they really don't want to talk to you,
Interesting. That's true.
Yeah, so definitely let us know. Do you have any CD release parties coming up?
Parties.
Yeah, we're actually going to be down in Long Beach. That's actually where I'm at right now. We're going to be at a place called Buster's. It's down by the marina, and that's going to be on the 28th, and we're also going to be celebrating my birthday as well, too. So
awesome.
July 28th, we'll be doing a big harmonica thing, big like Harpapalooza. We're going to be doing an official CD release party, and we'll be celebrating my birthday. So it's really exciting.
Awesome. And what's the lineup? Because I know there's a great lineup of players on this record. Who are the musicians on the CD?
Well, the 4 musicians are once again Mark St. John on the bass, and Mark St. John is he's played with people like Albert Collins and Joe Houston, Evan Caleb Yearsley, who is Candy Kane's son. Another phenomenal drummer. Anthony Contreras is really well known down here in the Long Beach area from playing with people like White Boy James and San Pedro Slim and other musicians like that. And then, I had people like Mike Malone playing the piano, who also is really well known down here, and Nathan James and Smokehouse Brown. Those are 2 very influential guitar players that I was very fortunate to have come in and sit down. And we only really recorded this record in 2 days.
Wow.
Awesome.
We spent over 12 hours each day to get it done, and it was remixed in about a week and a half to get it done. But it was recorded analog at an analog studio, and it was done exactly the way Chess Records did it, all live and with all the musicians in one room.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow. That's pretty cool.
Well, Catfish, we almost have to end this interview, but I want to go ahead and give you the opportunity to promote your album right now. And if anybody wants to book you that's listening, go ahead and promote yourself.
Fantastic. Well, you can email us at hollywoodhounddogs@yahoo.com. You can find us on Facebook, Hollywood Hound Dogs. You can look for us on Twitter, HHD_blues. You can find us on Reverb Nation. You can find me on YouTube. You can see all my videos, Los Angeles Catfish. It's all one word. You can find all our stuff on SoundCloud, and like I said, you can find the record. It's available on CD Baby, iTunes, Amazon. You could even tune your phone in right now if you have SoundHound, or if you have Kazaa or Shazam, you can actually have your phone listen to it, and you can find the link to iTunes.
The bigger question, do you have an Instagram?
Yes, that's what we want to know.
Of course I'm on Instagram. Yeah, Los Angeles Catfish, and I'm connected to the Classic Glamour Dolls, of course.
Yes.
Classic Glamour Dolls Radio as well, and
Awesome.
Boss Lady, and Yazzie Baby, and Crispy Taco,
Yazzie
and
Baby.
yep.
Ooh, Jazzy
Yep.
Baby's in the house,
She's
too,
in the house.
over here. She said, shout
Right
out,
on.
Catfish. Well, thank
Right
you
on, there we go.
very, very much for giving us this interview, and definitely you have to come down to the studio to play that harmonica here in the studio.
Yes.
I definitely will.
We
I
will
definitely
coordinate it. But congratulations on your success right now, and I know you're probably going to be performing in a few minutes, right? Thank you for the interview,
Yeah,
though.
And your
yeah,
album.
yeah, no problem.
And your
Thank
album
you so very
and
much.
everything.
Yeah.
Okay, up next, Find Foxy and Full of Lovin', Catfish and the Hollywood Hound Dogs.
Woo.
She mine, she foxy, she always full of loving. She fine, she foxy, she always full of loving. She's hotter than any wood fire oven. Girls handcrafted like no one in town. Girls handcrafted like no one in town. I'm crazy about my baby, never gonna bring her down. Eyes like diamonds, smile as bright as the sun. Eyes like diamonds, smile as bright as the sun. When I'm with my baby, I know I'm the only one. She fine, she foxy, she always full of loving. She fine, she foxy, she always full of loving. She's hotter than any wood fire oven. She rocks me in the morning, rocks me in the evening too. She rocks me in the morning, rocks me in the evening too. She got the good old loving, baby, it's all for you and you and you. You gotta see her wiggle, make your head stand on your head. You ought to see her wiggle, make your head stand on your head. When she shimmy for me, I'll fall right out of bed. Where she walks, she glides from side to side. Where she walks, she glides from side to side. I'm crazy about my baby, she keep me satisfied. She fine, she foxy, she always full of loving. She fine, she foxy, she always full of loving. She's hotter than any wood fire oven.
You just tuned into KCAA 10 Full of Lovin', Catfish and the Hollywood Hound Dogs. If you like it, you know the drill. Keep requesting on our Facebook page, CGD Live Radio Show. And as promised, we have Ben Quintero from Colt Boy Entertainment. Hi.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
And before we go to your interview, I do want to read the company description so people understand, that people that are listeners, know exactly what you're about. So, the entertainment industry is a fast-moving, constantly evolving business. The next great song, movie, or television show is always just around the corner. In an industry filled with indie labels, production companies, studios, and any other kind of entertainment professional you can think of, Colt Boy Entertainment Group stands alone with the idea that networking is paramount in entertainment and that the company can provide numerous services and resources. Colt Boy Entertainment Group, CBE, is established a way for artists, actors, producers, songwriters, and other industry professionals to have their voices heard and their visions realized. With a multitude of services available to all levels of entertainers, Colt Boy Entertainment Group is poised to start an entertainment revolution.
Yes, Ben, born and raised in West Texas, Benjamin was and has always been surrounded by music, with family members already being established recording artists in the Latin music scene and others being musicians in performing bands. He was exposed to a wide variety of musical influences since an early age. His bio goes on and on. He was in the Marines. You know, he has a lot to do with
Thanks.
music, his acting career. Very, very excited to hear more about Ben.
In the spring of 2010, Benjamin left MHE to pursue other endeavors. Shortly after, he established Colt Boy Entertainment Group, CBE. Since then, CBE has written and produced a theme song for the reality show for EDFX Media. Managed and produced by the artist, producer, critical, rap artist Micah has been in development of new reality shows on their own as well. With the partnerships of established producers and artists like Fingas, Ambition, Redemption Productions, and past record label Streetlight Music, Colt Boy Entertainment Group is bringing a new twist to entertainment.
So big shout out to Critical.
Absolutely.
Just seen him last
Critical.
week,
That's
so.
my boy right there.
Awesome. Okay, Ben, let us know. I mean, other than, how do you like that for an intro, huh?
You know, you just can't get better than that. Actually, I don't know what to do now. Hope I can live up to that.
But, you know, before we get more into, like, the bio, Ben and I go way back.
Oh, yeah.
We've known each other from my past, where I used to work at, so...
Yeah.
But we go way back, and we've always been, you know, trying to do our side thing. It was always our side thing.
Yeah.
But it really is a career of its own.
Oh, it absolutely
It's not really
is.
a side thing ever, right?
Oh, no. You put more effort into it than what you do anything else. I mean, it's something that is just constantly evolving, so you're constantly having to make sure that you're on top of your game, because there's so many people out there trying to do the same thing.
Trying to do a side thing, trying to make it a career, and especially in what you do. So let the listeners know exactly, like, how would you, I mean, obviously we've read the bio, but what do you do?
Well, basically what we do is Colt Boy Entertainment Group. It's a different kind of company. Think of a one-shop stop. All right. One of the things that we do is we can do development deals for artists. Either we can put packages together. We also have videographers. We have photographers. We have film companies like Society Filmworks. We do a lot of work there. We can actually put people in contact with other groups to help them out. If it's something that we can't do ourselves, we know people that we can push them
That
to.
can do it.
Absolutely. So one of the things that I thought about is it's always about networking, because that's what the entertainment industry is. I mean, you guys know that just as well as I do. It's all about that. But one thing is, you know, you really don't see a lot of is one place where everybody can go.
No,
You know?
because there's always, like, you have to go here for singing or for recording. You have to go here for somebody to develop you. Over here, songwriting.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's one of the things that at Colt Boy Entertainment Group, that's what we have, is we can provide,
All in one.
yeah, but from all
It's mainly a
levels too.
team, pretty much, that you need.
Absolutely,
right? Like a team.
absolutely. You know, I just kind of head everything, but kind of bounce everybody around. But I also do songwriting too, because I started out as an artist. And mentorship, especially with the younger artists. That's kind of the thing that I want to do as well.
I'm kind of intrigued. I know we have to go into the next song, but I mean, we have more with you. So I'm kind of intrigued to find out exactly, who you're developing and, stuff like that. All the juice right there.
I know you're working on other shows. And
other shows.
I want to know that too.
Yes.
So
We
we're
talked
gonna
about that earlier. Absolutely.
We're gonna definitely go back into that. Up next, Burning Bridges, Electro City.
I want everybody to help me out on this
Bridges Electro City. If you like it, you know the drill. Keep requesting on our Facebook page, CGD Live Radio Show. And we have Ben from Colt Boy Entertainment.
Hello, everybody. I'm still here.
And we're still going into all this chisme of who you're, who you're developing right now. That's the bigger news right there.
Well,
so let us know.
Well, right now, actually, the artist that I'm developing right now, his name is Micah, M-I-C-A-H. And the reason why I spell it is because everybody always asks that, because it's a different kind of name. But he's also a different kind of artist. He's a hip-hop artist. He's a rapper.
Oh.
But the style that he has, it is unique, to say the least, because it's just, he's got a real fast pace. It's really unique. I mean, it's something similar to Macklemore, Eminem, something similar to that. So he's got a really, really good flow. We've got 3 songs out right now that are, you can look them up on YouTube. If you look up his latest song that we just finished with I Am Critical Productions, by the way. So shout out to Critical one more time.
Shout out.
But we produced it. It's called Pass Me By.
Okay.
And it's a different kind of hip hop song, really, because it's an acoustic song.
Oh, that's good.
So it's an acoustic song, and it's also got R&B singer on it who is phenomenal, and his name is Casey Hayes, who is another artist that I'm going to be working with as well. But at this time, Micah's our star right now. He's our guy that we're really pushing everything we can. He's got the song on YouTube's Pass Me By. He's got a song called Heating Up, which is a true to form hip hop song. And then we've got another cover song out called Slow Down.
Okay.
And we've been getting a lot of good buzz on him. I mean, people really like him. The way he connects to people, and the words and the lyrics that he really, speaks about, they're things that are true. He's not out there really talking about, flashing big chains or anything like that. He's got great lyrics that mean something, and people can listen to.
In part of the development, is he just barely recording? Has he been performing already?
He's starting to perform now.
Okay.
He's been rapping quite a bit over the years, but he's never really had an avenue to do it on a more crisp level, on a more professional level. And that was one of the things that when I found him and when we came across him, it was one of those things where I knew right off the bat he has something. You come across an artist sometimes and you know. And he definitely has it, because it's so unique and he's so good at it. So that's one of the things that we're doing right now. Currently, Capitol Records has been interested in him. So what we're doing right now is working with them. Is we're trying to build up his fan base. This is all part of the development deal that we do too. But we're building up his fan base. We're putting some more product out there because we really want people to get to know him. Because like I said, when you hear the difference in the range that he has in his songs, you'll understand why.
Well, we definitely got to bring him onto the show over here.
Absolutely,
Have him do an
absolutely.
acoustic set.
Oh, absolutely.
Live.
He can do some good stuff. Trust me.
We got to coordinate that. Definitely.
Absolutely. I know he'd go crazy for that.
So right now, that's the only person you're developing right now, or do you have somebody else?
He's the only one that he's my main focus for developing. Casey Hayes is an R&B singer who has one of the cleanest natural voices I think I've ever heard in all the years that I've been around it. For the most part, I've heard some really, really cool people with really great voices, and he's one of those people. He just has that natural talent. He never performed ever in front of anybody. His family didn't even know that he could sing. Wow. All right, and then when you hear him, it literally, his voice will tug at your heart.
Wow,
because
that
it's
just
so
gave me
passionate
chills.
and it's so powerful, and he's untrained. This is a natural talent.
It's just a natural talent.
Yeah. So with him right now, because he is a fledgling new artist and performer, so he's the one that we're developing from the R&B side. But we want to take our time with that. That's the thing. When you have a brand new artist, someone who is extremely new to this, and to a point naive about the business, you want to take your time. You don't want to rush them, because that's where people get bad experiences, and we don't want to do that. But he's the next guy that we're doing some work with.
We got to get him on the show too.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Definitely. I also had a question I wanted to ask you. You did mention that you began your career in the entertainment industry as a songwriter.
Yes.
How did you transition from being a songwriter into having your own entertainment company and being so successful at it?
Well, it's a good question. Actually, what happened was I was signed to an independent record label as an R&B singer. That's how I started out. And just through the natural progression of things, because I wrote my own songs and I started to write for other people. And I just, it's one of those things where I realized that I have more of a knack for, working with people, for helping to guide them, for really, helping to help them to understand and to build them. So that's what I really started to do, was try to help other artists understand, learn their craft, singing, structuring, all those things. And it just kind of went from there. It built up. I started working with a lot of other artists. Great singer of a theme song that I co-wrote, and we, and she wrote with it. And I mean, it's just one of those things that kind of transitioned. So for the label that I was with, I actually became the A&R guy for that label. Promoting new talent, finding it, helping develop it. And through the natural progression of time, you just, at some point you kind of want to, you have your own vision of how you would like to do things. And when you're working for someone else, you can't always do that. So that was one of the things that I realized, is I wanted to kind of do things, the way that I thought for my skill set. So I left Made It Happen Entertainment. I had a good experience there. They taught me a lot about the business. So I'll never, it was good times. It was a good experience in life. But once I left that's when other people started contacting me too, to try to help them out. And I realized, what, I can do this. So that's when I created Colt Boy Entertainment Group. So that's how I ended up there.
That's the story.
That's an awesome
That's the story.
And I definitely, up next, after the next song, I want to go ahead and go more into detail of how can people contact you in order for development. So up next, Ven a Bailar, Casa de Calacas.
Ven mi nena, ven a bailar esta cumbia. Ven a bailar, ven a gozar. Ven conmigo a este lugar. Ven a bailar, ven a disfrutar de esta cumbia que te va a gustar. Y soy esa trompeta. Devuelva vasita. Esa misma noche yo me encontré con la nena preciosa de mi querer. Es una nena de ojos verdes, pelo negro y de tez café. Su hermosura me está matando. Ay, 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 ¿qué voy a hacer? Mueve su cintura con sabrosura y siento que voy a enloquecer. Mira cómo mueve las caderas al ritmo de mi cumbia. Mira cómo mueve las caderas al ritmo de mi cumbia. Vaya y pa' acá, vaya y pa' acá, goza. Cumbia. Suave. Ven mi nena, ven a bailar esta cumbia. Ven mi nena, ven a bailar esta cumbia. Ven a bailar, ven a gozar. Ven conmigo a este lugar. Ven a bailar, ven a disfrutar de esta cumbia que te va a gustar. ¡Epa! ¡Qué bonito! Al acercarme le pregunté, oye nena, ¿qué es lo que te crees? Te traigo dentro de mi mente y no me puedo deshacer de esos ojos tan lindos, tan bellos que me enloquecen. Vente nena, vamos
Yeah, nothing happened.
You just mic, and that was Ben a Bailar Casa de Calacas. If you like it, you know the drill. Keep requesting on our Facebook page, CGD Live Radio Show. And we have Ben, Colt Boy Entertainment.
Hello.
What up, what up?
What up, what up?
Okay, and we were going more into description of, like, if there's somebody listening to you right now at this moment and they're like, you know what, I feel like I have something, and I really want to, talk to this person to see if they can develop me. How do they contact you?
Well, we got a couple of different ways. Like everybody else, we have a Facebook page. It's Facebook. You just look us up on Colt Boy Entertainment Group on Facebook. Also, you can get a hold of me on Twitter. You can follow me at Benjamin CBE on Twitter, and also Instagram, Benjamin Quintero.
You have it all. That's good. That was my next.
And our website actually will be back up and running again, hopefully by the end of this next week, and that's www.coltboyentertainment.com.
Awesome. Oh, he found a picture of you. When was this?
No, that's my picture.
Oh, that's your picture.
That's his picture.
Instagram.
Yeah, I remember that.
What's your Instagram name?
Benjamin Quintero.
Benjamin Quintero. We're going to have to find you, because I don't think I have you. Right?
Yeah, no, you
I
don't.
don't have you. Awesome. Okay, well, now, the show, I try to make it as inspiring as I can, because, that's what we're known for, so.
Absolutely.
If there's somebody out there, like this little 8-year-old looking at you right now, and is like, I want to be him, what's the best advice you can give to him?
The best advice is, one, you got to be true to yourself no matter what. Especially in the entertainment industry, everybody is always going to push you to try to be something else, to be what they want. Be yourself, always. Own it, live it. And more than anything else, just be honest with everybody that you deal with, That's the biggest thing. I mean, music and entertainment, it's passion. Whether it's acting, whether it's writing, whether it's singing, it's all about the passion that's inside of you. Mm-hmm. Don't be afraid to follow it. Absolutely do not be afraid to follow it. And more importantly, don't be afraid to fail. For every person that's a hater out there, and there's a ton of them. And the minute you take that chance, the haters are going to come out of the woodwork, and it can even be people that you've known for years that were friends, and they're going to start hating on you. But the thing you got to remember is, those are the people that were too afraid to chase after their dreams. Mm-hmm. You are part of a small group of this population, of this race, this human race, that is willing to take that chance and chase your dream and face failure. That's a big thing. And it takes courage for that. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of working, starving actors out there, and people always give them, you give them a bad name because, you're acting and you're 30 or you're 40, whatever. But you know what? That's work. Mm-hmm. It's work, and they're doing something that nobody else does. When there's friends of theirs of the same age that are doing the natural progressions in life, they're having kids, they're getting married, they're buying a house. These guys are still out there doing what they love, what they believe in. Singers are the same way. It's just chase your passion, own it, and never give up.
And for the people, and I want to bring this up, not because I want people to get into your personal life here, but but it's very important, because that's kind of how I came from, you basically have two careers. How do you manage those two careers?
Balance is that's a very, very tricky thing.
Plus everything else.
Plus, yeah, absolutely, because you always have everything else that pops up in life. Mm-hmm. You've got to. Time management would probably be the thing that I'd say the most, and I really learned that when I was in the Marine Corps. Everything is about time management, and it's planning. You've really, really got to look ahead at everything you're doing, and you got to stick to it. You have to have organization in your own life. One of the things that I especially tell young artists that I deal with, along with everybody else, is if your personal life is unorganized, your professional life will never be, because your personal life, that's your home life and everything else. Mm-hmm. That's where your balance comes from, because that's where your sanctuary is. Mm-hmm. So it's just having balance in life in general will help you to balance everything else, and just plan. plan. I live and die by my schedule and my smartphone. So.
It's true. When I had the BlackBerry, I used to live by my BlackBerry. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Work.
Yeah, I do remember that. It's the same thing. I've got a Note too, and I'd cry if I lost that thing.
So where do you see Cult Boy Entertainment going?
Well, one of the things is we're developing new things. Right now, we're actually also in development, and we're scheduled to film a pilot episode for a reality show that we're going to be producing ourselves. We have help from a couple of different industry insiders. Brian Boardley, who was a producer and worked on Duck Dynasty and has worked on Heroes and a couple of other shows as well, plus Society Filmworks that has produced a lot of other films. We're actually going to be shooting we're shooting a pilot episode for a paranormal show.
Oh, wow.
It's called Ghost Drinkers.
Oh.
So
Trust me, it sounds like a good show. We were talking about it a little bit earlier. It's a good show.
yeah, and there'll be updates on my on my Facebook page as well
Interesting.
for a lot of ideas. So you guys
I would watch
definitely
it. I would watch
definitely find me on Facebook at Cult Boy Entertainment, and you'll get to know the full gist of it. But trust me, it's something that everybody wishes they'd be able to do.
Wow, this interview went by too quick. Definitely.
It did.
Too quick.
I'm surprised. It
Definitely
went
too
by
quick.
really
That was a
fast.
full 20 minutes.
Wow.
Well, real quick before we go, you're going to stay with the shout outs with us, but go ahead and promote yourself one more time.
Okay. Everybody, if you want to get a hold of me, you can contact me at cultboyentertainment@gmail.com. You can follow me on Twitter at BenjaminCBE. You can get a hold of me via Instagram or follow me there at Benjamin Quintero. And you can get a hold of me on Facebook at Cult Boy Entertainment Group.
And that was Ben Quintero, Cult
Yes.
Boy Entertainment. Up
CEO.
next,
Thanks a lot.
CEO, the boss. Tell me, Tommy Mora.
Tell me, won't you tell me
radio show. And in shout outs, I want to go ahead and do a big shout out to Diego Villaseñor. He booked the Midnighters. Big shout out to the Midnighters. Wednesday, July 17th at the Commonwealth Lounge in Fullerton. It is limited capacity and will be selling tickets online or directly through him, $20. And you can contact him, Diego V Bookings at gmail.com or 714-732-3215. And then we have Art Aguilar, comedians. So tickets available now, VIP table, $20, general admission, special guest appearance, raffles. Contact him at sanfernandobraves.org. And talent show. A message from the boss. The talent show is under reorganization. We will be returning soon, so stay tuned here with us on KCA Radio 1050 AM. Also, big shout out to Cindy. Be sure on Tuesday they're going to be debuting her new music video, Lo Lograré. Yours truly comes out on there, so, thank you, Cindy, for letting me be a part of that. Shout out?
I got a couple of shout outs via Facebook. I have for George Ortiz Jr., for Mirna Samaripa Rodriguez, and for Gina La Brujita. And then also shout out from Mamacita, a.k.a. Alicia, from Arizona. She's saying shout out to Trucha Gear. Yes, Trucha Gear. And then she said, what's up, Crispy? Trucha Gear loves you. Also from Sandra Sunshine, she said, prayers to the 19 firefighters killed in the fire in Arizona and their families. Also, shout out to Ray Ray, Jason Holmes Photography, and shout out to you guys, to Boss Lady, Crispy Taco, and Jackie for putting on a good show.
Thank you. Jackie? Shout outs?
Actually, I always do this, but I want to give a shout out to my mom. I love her so much. She's my number one supporter. Also, I want to give a shout out to Kids Cares Foundation, Shannon Smith. She's amazing and she does so much. Also, Miss Hispanidad International, which has actually helped develop me a lot into what I'm aspiring to do. Pretty much.
Shout outs?
Yeah, actually, I'd like to shout out to my wife, Kate Quintero. Actually,
Big shout out.
She puts up with me, and that's pretty much what keeps me going. And my son, Boston,
Big shout out. Well, on behalf of the Classic Glamour Dolls, thank you for tuning in. Up next, Si Yo Fuera. Oh, okay. We have 30 seconds. But I like this song. Just kidding.
Shout out to Yazzie, because Yazzie's always here.
Big shout out to Jazzy.
She's always been here.
Jazzy, baby, big shout out to my mom that's watching and keeping me with all the loop of the views that we're having right now. Big shout out to my mom.
Yes, and don't forget, one more thing. If you guys have a name for Jackie over here, make sure you let us know on Instagram or Facebook, me
anything.
or Boss Lady. Let us know. We need a name for her.
Yeah.
She needs a good name so she can change all her stuff. She's plain Jackie, so.
And again, thank you for all the supporters.